Okay, so let's try this again. I've not um I've not broadcasted live on this channel for a while. So I'm just trying out Microsoft Flight Simulator. I did some bush trips a few months back. Now I'm just gonna go and try the um, some of the remaining bush trips that I haven't really finished. So that would include Rijeka to Santorini. So I did Breckenridge to Mariposa a few months back. I finished that, and right now I'm going to be doing Rijeka to Santorini. Okay, so let's look at the nav log. So on the nav log, it says that we have to set a heading of 132 degrees right after we take off. We're looking for silo, so or silo. I'm not really sure what the pronunciation is, but it's going to be in Croatia. So what we're going to be looking for is so depart from Rijeka Airport and head southeast towards the coastline of Vinodolski Canal. In the distance, look for a nearly landlocked small bay, Zaljev Solina, then head past it to the hook-like bay and small coastal town of Silo. Then from there, we're going to change our heading to 172. Okay, so let's try that right now. I just pop this out on my other monitor. And this is a Cessna 152 with a GPS in it, which makes it a lot less challenging than Breckenridge to Mariposa, because we were using a Savage Cub in there. That was very basic. So it says we're gonna set a heading of 132. I think we can do that now. There you go. And I really don't like the cockpit view of the Cessna 152, mainly because it's so restrictive. This is as high as I can get the point of view up, which means we can't really see much, but we can see a lot on the GPS, and I think we're headed in the right direction. So it's saying that we should see an almost landlocked bay. It should be this one here. We're supposed to head past it. So we'll keep the heading to 132. And we're supposed to look for a gap between two large hills, some miles in the distance. Hook-like bay and small coastal town of Silo. I think this would be it. So this is a small town of Silo. We're getting too, I guess our angle of attack is too low, but that's okay. So from here, we're supposed to follow a heading of 172, which is what we're doing right now, coincidentally. So it's saying that we should Carry on traveling south down the coastline. Follow the heading towards a gap between two large hills some miles in the distance. Two large hills some miles to the distance. I'm wondering if it's this one here or this one here. Or probably somewhere that's a bit nearer. Well, we're getting off our heading a bit, so we're just gonna get that back. But again, it's so restrictive, I can't really find the road that we were supposed to be tracking. I think it's that one over. It should be that one over there, but we're supposed to be taking heading of 172. And we're really off the mark here. I do see a road out there in the distance. Let's see if we can add some altitude here. Maybe that's my problem, is that I'm way too low. Okay, I do see some hills and a road that is. Oh, I do see the hook-like bay now. When come to think of it, when I look at the GPS, that does look like a hook-like bay. So I'm guessing that those are the hills that was mentioned on the navlog. We are way off of our heading. Okay, there you go. So we're looking for a road junction. Basically, that is when we should be. And that looks like a road junction right over there. And at that point, we should be taking a heading of 132. Okay, we're going to try that right now. We're going to head to 132. And we're going to be looking for Bashka. I don't think that's a junction right there. I think I should be going between those hills. I did not check my timer. I should by right tick on my timer. Let's go look at the bottom of it. Yeah, this one doesn't look like it. I'm guessing it has to be this road over here. If you were tracking 172, you would have gotten to this road over here. All I do is a gap between two large hills, some miles off in the distance. Okay. Gap between two large hills, and there's a road there. I think that was it. I should have started my stopwatch. But anyway, right once we see the actual junction, we should change our heading. To 132. So this. Now the GPS reveals the two hills that I should be tracking right over there. So let's go to a heading of 132. And this should give us... there you go. Yeah, there is a path between the hills. So this should take us to the town of Bashka. So 2 minutes, 28 seconds. So let's start our timer. Let's go look at the description for Bashka again. So I think this one is the town of Bashka. It will bring you to the resort settlement of Bashka, a cultural and historical center situated on the bay Baskanska Draga. So I think this one is the bay, and this would be the coastal town. So once we hit the town, we are gonna turn to a heading of 069 and reset our timer, and we are going to reset our timer and head for 2 minutes 53 seconds here. Okay, so heading of 069. We're flying at around 800 feet. 069. We're a bit too close to the mountain, so we'll just add some power and some altitude while we're slowly moving over to the correct heading. Okay, it's saying that we should be tracking this for around 2 minutes 53 seconds. And what we should be seeing is Senj. So from the bay, follow the rocky shoreline southeast. When you reach the shore's end, make your way across the waters of Velebitsky Canal, which is what we're doing right now, I guess. Gaining altitude as you go. Okay, so we need to gain altitude. I think 900 is too low. Soon you'll arrive at the town of Senj, a small bayside town on the upper Adriatic coast in the foothills of the Mala Capella and Velebit Mountains. So we're a bit off on our heading, and we are still not gaining enough altitude. I can see the town now, and I'm a bit off on my heading here. So let's just correct for a minute. Then next we will be, once we hit the town here, we'll start our timer again, and now we're heading for Biaki Ridge, and we'll keep gaining altitude here. Now for Biaki Ridge, what's our heading? Should be heading of 98. We can start our timer, I guess. So it looks like we're going to be tracking this valley over here. I think I need to add more altitude. We will definitely need that. And we should be on a heading of 94 from here. So 97, 96, 95, 94. Okay. So as you pass over Senge, look for State Road D23, carving a path up a slope in the cliffside. So I think this is Road D23. Let it lead you into Senska Draga, a deep green valley enclosed by the ridges of Velika Capella and Velebit. Okay, so we're going to do just that. We are going to follow this heading until past this ridge, and what we're going to be looking for is a deep green valley enclosed by ridges of Velika Capella and Velebit. I'm getting some altitude warnings. I'm getting too close, I guess, to the mountain. So right after, do I change my heading though? 98 and 94. Okay, so I was off on my heading here. So I guess the ridge here is Biaki Ridge, the one that I'm about to fly over. Moment. Okay, so about 98. Okay. We're still good. What we're looking for is the Biaki Ridge. And what... I'm cutting it close over these mountains. I should have already turned to a heading of 94 though, because it's saying that I should be tracking it only for about 2 minutes before I change to a heading of 94. Okay, we have a good view here of the valley, and what I should be looking for is a highway flyover. Is there anything that looks like a highway flyover from here? 500. Because I'm supposed to hit that. Let's say that this is the ridge. We've just flown over the ridge. We should be maintaining a heading of 94. And what I should see is a highway flyover. Okay, it's saying that I should still be looking at D23, which I think is to my right at the moment. I think I should have followed D23. Yeah, I should have followed it. But anyway, it is on my right. And I'm going to be looking for a flyover somewhere here. And So that would be about 2 minutes, 9 seconds away. And then I should change into a heading of 134 and track that for 3 minutes. And I think this is a flyover right over here. So I can reset my timer now and click start again, and we will be tracking a heading of 134. So I'm not going to be following this, I guess. 134, let's do that. Okay, so we are following a heading of 134. And I'll be following that for about 3 minutes. $134, and what we're looking for now is Otakak. So head southeast from the interchange as the A1 motorway tunnels through hills. Yep, it is tunneling through hills right over there. Oh no, that's a river. Or is that a motorway? I have no idea. It leads you to the Gaka River. Just east of the river on the perimeter of Karsfield lies the town of Otakak. So we're looking for a town. And I think that would be the town right in front of us. Let's add some more altitude. I'm getting some challenges in trying to navigate, mainly because I cannot see the town, or I mean the landmarks, because of how bad the point of view is from the Cessna. But anyways, this is a town. Does this look like a town? Yeah. It does look like this is the town. But it's saying that it's about 3 minutes away, and we're only about 2 minutes away from the junction, so I'm not really sure this is it. But it still looks like it is a town. Okay, so let's head over to 132, to the heading of 112. Let's reset this and restart. Let's say that this one is a town. We need to take a heading of 112, running southeast of the Otakak. Look for state D50 to lead you. Okay, so this looks like this road over here looks like the road that's supposed to take us to the Otakak airport. So we'll do just that. We're just going to follow the road. So it says that it's going to lead us through patches of forest towards a grass airstrip on the eastern side. So we are going to be looking for the airport now. And this could be the town, you know. I could have been wrong, and this could have been the town. But let's go gain some altitude and just see if we can see the patterns there, those things that look like farmlands. I think this is a town. I don't think that was a town. This looks more like the town. So from here, let's try a heading of 112. Yeah, I think this is a town. It's not the that wasn't the town. But anyway, we're gonna be looking for the airport from here, which again is, I think, going to be a challenge when we're using the Cessna 112. Okay, so we're seeing farmlands here, and I'm guessing it's somewhere along these.
500.
It's gonna be somewhere along this track. It's supposed to be grass airstrip. Okay, there you go. It's that airstrip over there. Am I slow enough to attempt to land right now? I should be.
500.
It should be okay, I guess. $190, the Cessna can handle this. Okay, we are in for a good landing today. Oh, a bit hard on that landing, but okay. I mean, not bad coming in for that one. Okay, and we are down. So I'm just expecting the leg to be completed, and we can move on to the next one. But we're not going to do that right now. So this is just leg one. We'll see if we can do another bush trip tomorrow, or probably on Saturday next week. So we got it in 25 minutes. And let's just get a briefing of what the next leg looks like. And so there are 7 waypoints on the next leg. We're tracking between 138 degrees to 235 degrees. We're looking for Zadar Airport. So the estimated time en route is 27 minutes. So we'll park this for our next stream. Okay, so that's it for this stream today, and have a good day.